A one-of-a-kind exhibition has made its way from east to west, from New York City's Whitney Museum of American Art to the Grand Rapids Art Museum. It's artwork like you've probably never seen before. Let's take a look at In the Air.
What I love is Graham is right in the center of Grand Rapids. And I think that says a lot about the importance of culture here in Grand Rapids by putting this new museum in the center of town. And what's wonderful is having this piece by T.J. Wilcox that is sort of in the center of Manhattan. As your director, Dana Friese Hansen, said, what he hopes is that people will come in, see this panorama of New York, and then come out into the world of Grand Rapids and see Grand Rapids a bit differently. It's almost a virtual reality piece. It's a total environment. You go in, and you think you might even just come in for a few minutes, and before you know it, you're sucked into the whole 30 minutes of the 6 stories in this giant panorama that is floating up in the air, and actually you sort of float with it, and you become totally involved, and actually when you come out of it after 30 minutes, you feel like you're up in the air.
I have a studio that has a very unusual vantage in New York, which is in the center of the island of Manhattan, and you can see the city in the round from the 18th floor. Being inside this room is very much like an ideal view out the windows of my studio, absolutely.
Well, you could probably say, okay, this is my terrace, this is where my desk is, right?
Absolutely.
From all the different views.
Oh, sure. Yeah. The people who helped me in the studio and I shot the view using 4 cameras. We had 1 camera facing north, 1 camera facing east-west, and another south. And so we took 4 images of the city simultaneously from dawn to sunset, and then we stitched those 4 frames of film together to make one extremely wide frame of film. And then obviously we've sort of wrapped it around to be able to present it in this panorama form. So you see the view around your body the way you would see it in real space.
It's so hard to explain. All I can say to people is you really have to come down and see this exhibition. It's amazing. I think for all ages. I think it's really fun for children even to see. It's so beautiful. But even, a lot of people don't know anything about New York. They've never been there. And this there's a great history. And I think all ages will learn something from it. But more than anything, they're going to see the beauty of this piece. It's all I can say is you got to go see it. I was overwhelmed. I was at his studio, but when I saw this together at the Whitney and now seeing it here, the 2 spaces completely different. Whitney was quite in a large space. Here it's very intimate. It's just overwhelming, and I'm very, very honored to be a part of it. And I'm honored to be a good friend.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy to be in Grand Rapids.
In the Air is up right now through the end of August at the Graham.